Hey everybody, EDC with JRD here, and I had a few people message me and ask me, hey, we saw your med kit in your first video and we want to kind of see what's in it. So I'm going to go through my two med kits and why I carry each one and what's in them. Let's put this off to the side real quick, and we're going to go through an update on my EDC. So let's go ahead and go through this. Some of you guys have been asking for a flashlight. Picked up this. I'm gonna do a nice review on it. So far, super bright. I mean, like super bright. But we'll do a full review on that soon. Second is an update to my current EDC rotation. I have had this in my pocket the last 4 days, and we're going to do a full review on this. Spyderco Sage 1 liner lock, carbon fiber. Just super comfortable. But there's a few things on it we might discuss on what I would like to see, but so far, so good. Why it might be worth replacing your lenses on your glasses instead of buying new glasses. My Arnett's had these for about 4.5 years, and my lenses were shot, but look at these. So we're going to do a review on those. And one I'm sorely looking forward to doing, North Arm Knives. Let's see if we can get that. North Arm Knives Lynx. Look at this. Can you get that detail? Let's see. Look at that detail. I have to do a test on this and really get into it, but it was delivered today just by handling it. Super light, super thin. Could it be an EDC fixed blade? Possibly. Let's check that out. And last one we're going to go into, my EDC jacket. What I've been wearing this winter when it's been in the negatives during the day with wind chill. Highs of 1, 2. Super compact and lightweight. We're going to do a review on that. But let's get into my two med kits and why I have each one and why do I have two. Obviously, lightweight, heavy. Let's go through the small one right now. I took a little Kaiser pouch. If any of you guys have any of these little knife bags laying around, they make great little med kits. I mean, when I just throw this in my bag, I'm not preparing for the end of the world. I'm preparing, hey, cut my finger on something, got a splinter, might need something. So let's get into here. In here, a little wrapped up. Let's put that out there. Let's see, what do I got? Some 3-in-1 antibiotic ointment. Hydrocortisone cream. Get bit, get stung. Some more 3-in-1 ointment. 3-in-1 ointment, some more cortisone cream. I respond very well to ibuprofen over Tylenol, so I keep a lot of ibuprofen. I keep a couple packs of that. And of course, some pain aid. These are from my work. I grabbed a couple of them. They really help with headaches. I'm not necessarily prone to headaches, but I know people around me who are. So I try to keep one of those on me at all times. So, hey, if someone has a headache, I can help them out. Swiss Army Blue A-locks. Need to cut something, get in, keep it sharp. Got a couple other tools on there. A little lanyard to help me pull it out if I need to. Splinter outs. If you can get your hands on some of these are great. We'll go ahead and open up one of them just so you guys can see what they're like. I have 3 kids. They like to grab things, get in trouble. I also work with a lot of wood, metal. These little guys are great. Let's see, let's get that up there. Come on, there we go. Man, you just stick it in and lift up, and it takes whatever is under there with it. And then a random assortment of Band-Aids. You know, nothing major. Pretty much Let's just move that. And that's it for the little pouch. I mean, this is, hey, I'm going to church on Sunday. I'm carrying light. Don't even carry my full backpack. Just carry a small, maybe over the shoulder, messenger bag or something like that. I already got my gun on my side, so I don't want to carry a lot of weight. This is perfect just for taking care of my kids. I got a couple Band-Aids, some knuckles, some larger patches. Nothing too severe in that kit. That's just a small kit. To me, that's perfect. Hey, we're just going to the grocery store. We're going to the church. We're going to someplace, maybe the park. Nothing major. Now, this is the one, which you can get this bag, Amazon, I think like $8. The Velcro patch. You can put some other patches on there if you want. Velcro closure, nice zipper. You can put it on the outside of a MOLLE pack. With the MOLLE webbing here. Actually, I had it on the back of my pack on the way out to the Appalachian Trail last year. Don't have that bag anymore. I'm going with a more hiking bag, distribute the weight better. Shoulders were killing me on the hike. Wasn't the smartest thing. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. Gets used a lot. Some tape. I like the brown stretchy tape. Pick it up, CVS, anywhere you want. Ace bandage. When hiking or anywhere out, you never know. You might sprain an ankle. A good thing to have. Let's see. Some, what is this stuff called? Purell. Definitely worth having. Sometimes water isn't available, and sometimes you just touch something nasty. Eye drops. If you got anything in your eye, it's nice to be able to flush it out with something you know is sterile, not just some water from around the pond. And we'll get into that in a minute. Some patches, large gauze patches, mid-size, smaller, good variety. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, random Band-Aid. And a couple large dressings. Hey, you might end up having to stitch something. Which by saying that, I realized my sewing kit is not in here. We use that for when we went fishing, and we didn't have a fishing pole, so we used the needle and the thread to make a pole. Caught something, that's what's important. So that's going to be something that you're not going to see that's normally in here. But some larger patches. All right, let's go in here. This flips up. We'll flip that out of the way. Hydrogen peroxide. If you can find it in a spray bottle, that's great. If not, find it in a little bottle. Let's see. Ice pack. We squeeze, pops the liquid down in here, and then it gets cold. Good to have one. Let's see. Tongue depressors, finger splints. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Temperature. Hey, someone's out there, they get sick, start coming down with something really nasty, you need to know what's going on. And I normally have a lot more in here. It's a little depleted. Small strips, knuckles, elastic, shear strips. Let's see, let's go into this spot. Adhesive. Oh, it's stuck on it. Let's see if we can get it. It's a stretchy adhesive. Tape, good. Actually, I prefer this over an ace bandage, but it's expensive. More splinter outs, those things are great. A random tampon, not for me. Well, you never know. Great for bullet holes. I'm not saying I'm going to get shot. I'm not saying I'm going to be someplace I get shot. But hey, if a lady friend around you needs it, you also have it, but also great in case someone gets shot. Neosporin, 3-in-1, more Neosporin. Let's see. This pouch is entered into quite a bit. What's left of a roll of Tums? I need to get another roll, restock. Obviously, this is a kit that gets used. Wound seal. Hey, someone gets shot. Bad knife cut. Hey, maybe you just accidentally slip with your blade while cutting something. And you gotta seal something up. It stings like crap, but guess what? It'll close it. Until you can get some pain aid for headaches, unaspirin. Some people can't have aspirin. Butt wipe. You never know. You just never know. And I highly recommend putting a couple of these in your packs. Ibuprofen, burn gel for burns. Let's see, Pain Aid, another butt wipe. Again, why have one? Throw two in. Let's see, Poison Ivy. Got this out of one of the med kits I purchased. Now, you gotta understand, most of this stuff has been purchased in med kits, and I've taken pieces out to make this med kit over the years. So Poison Ivy, this thing, I hope it's still in date. I've had it for a long time. Hydrocortisone cream, ibuprofen again. And now we're starting to get into redundancy. Pepto-Bismol, I need to get more. So I'm going to take those two and set them aside so I can remind myself after the video to restock. Let's see, ibuprofen, lots of ibuprofen. Sinus and cold relief, in case you're out there. More of that, ibuprofen. Let's see, yep, mostly ibuprofen. Now, obviously, Orca Tactical. You know, you can put. I could fit more in this kit, and I normally have more in this kit. When we were out on the Appalachian Trail, we used quite a bit of it, just messing around and doing things. Not necessarily people got hurt. We used a tourniquet for something. And I just got to ask my buddy for another one. He's in the medical field. Obviously, I use the Tums all the time. Pepto-Bismol, my needle and thread, and you know, a couple other things I normally keep in here. We use for trying while we were out in the woods to make a fishing pole and catch a trout in a lake where we were staying at on the Appalachian Trail in August. It worked. We heated the needle up, made a hook, grabbed a stick, and you know, we caught little brook trout. They were actually pretty good. But obviously, your kit's got to be what you're going to use. Obviously, if you look at my kit, I'm really geared up to take care of my kids while I'm out. Headaches, small things, splinters, you know, enough just to get to the ER. We're never too far from a hospital up here. Now, when I went out in the woods, this thing was jam-packed. I could barely seal it. I had a lot of extra stuff. I had tourniquets, other things packed in. But I took it out, or we used it didn't need it. I highly recommend at least taking one of these pouches and making a small med kit. Band-Aids. I never thought I would end up using it, and this is what started me. Just something small, put a little cutting tool, Leatherman Micra, Swiss Army knife, something in it just to be able to cut something. But totally worth the extra weight on your EDC, at least in the small form. If you're carrying a backpack, throw something a little bit bigger and more substantial. Your coworkers, your friends, people at church or wherever you gather, parks. I can't count the times that either my kids needed a Band-Aid or another parent while we were at the park needed a Band-Aid because their kid fell and scraped something. And it makes good to help out other people. But you guys asked to see it, so I figured I'd show it to you. Below in the comments, tell me what you want to see next. Do you want to see the video on the North Arms links first? Is this what you really want me to get into first? Honestly, I probably will do this one first. I really like it. I want to really test it and see what it's like. Do you want to see the Spyderco Sage? Or do you want to see another folding knife? Let me know what you want to see. This one probably will be next because I've had people ask me for flashlight. Or do you want to see why I think it might be worth upgrading your lenses rather than replacing? The pneumonia's still kicking my butt. But honestly, guys, please let me know what you want. I'm trying to navigate my way around these waters on the YouTube universe. Everybody does everything, and I don't want to just be a knife channel. I don't want to just be a flashlight or a med kit channel. I want to just mix it up and do what you guys want. Personally, I don't care about 1 million views. I don't ever plan this to be a job. I just plan to do it to have fun and to share what cool stuff I got. So like, subscribe, share the video. You know, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I never expected it to happen as quick as it did. It was awesome. I shipped out all the boxes. I've already had people tell me they have received them. I hope you guys enjoy the stuff that you guys won. More giveaways are coming, probably 500. So let's just keep this going and see where it ends up, and see if we what you guys want, so I can review it. So guys, take it easy.